Good morning, all. Thanks, Marty, first of all, for the opportunity and having me here. So I'm a CFO of this company, Genuine. And before I talk about Genuine, just for me, briefly, just my background. So my background is in finance and operations for the last 20 years. This is my fifth rodeo. My first one was DigitalOcean, the cloud-based company. I joined that company in early days. Part of the management on the finance side. Company went public a few years back, did the IPO. Then I went to join a company called Secure, also in the finance side. It's a startup in New York as well. Became the unicorn. I joined this company when they're Series A, Series B normally, and helped them get to the unicorn or exit or IPO. Secure, we did the last round at 4.5 billion valuation. We raised $100 million from inside partners. After that, I went to join a company called Emerge in metaverse space, which did not do good actually. And then before I joined Genuine, I was at a company called Carbine, where we developed a solution to improve, upgrade the 911 system, emergency responding system. Amazing story, did very well. Raised the funds from the Cox Enterprise, Founders Fund, one of our equity partners, expand the business. And then I met the CEO and founder of the Genuine. He's a good friend of mine. He's like, oh, let's do this together. And I'm like, dude, I don't know. We just raised the funds at Carbine. Things are going well. It's like, no, look at the platform, look at the opportunity, look at the product. So I deep dive into the opportunity and just love everything about Genuine. So here I am. So I'm looking for my probably fourth and last exit. And before all that, I was with EY, KPMG for a long time. Working on the IPO practice over there. So at Genuine, basically, we have developed a solution for the video-powered communities. So right now, social media is kind of a cost center for all the companies. Right, so we want to bring that to the revenue center. So the way we do that, let me see if I can. Yeah, so social media right now is dominant, right? Like we are spending, so many hours and hours on social media. It's a doom scrolling going on, right? Gen Z, billions of people, all day on social media, right? So, but even then, after spending all the time and social media being dominant, the brand are still getting less. There's a walled garden, right? All the brands are stuck in the walled garden. They're getting, they're paying more, getting less, right? The high bounce rate, low engagement, right? Everything is a pay to play. There is no organic content that can get viral, right? The social media decide, Meta and TikTok, that which video they want to make it viral, which video they want to suppress, right? And the brand has to pay to get the return. So it's a huge challenge for the brand, and that's where we come in play, where we have built a platform that empower brands. It's called the brands. It's a B2B platform. It's an AI-driven platform. Gudrun, it's an AI-driven platform that gives the ownership back to the brands for the communities, right, and boost the engagement inside the owned and operated digital system. So inside the mobile app and the website, increase the engagement, increase the impact, and ultimately that drives the revenue. So we bring the new revenue stream to the brands. And I'll talk to you about in a minute, what's this new revenue stream. But we are not a cost center. We don't charge anything on day one. It's a pure new revenue we bring to the table for all the brands, for all the companies. So any company has a mobile app or website can integrate our platform, and they have inside their platform the social media type of experience, TikTok kind of experience, Discord kind of community that combine together, and that integrates to SDK inside the brand's ecosystem. And I want to show you exactly how it works. So let me share my screen and give you a brief a demo of this, which is very exciting. Just 1 second. So I'll show you the demo for Lowe's. So we're talking to Lowe's right now. It's in the SDK, in the POC stage. So this is a Lowe's mobile app, okay? So in the Lowe's mobile app, you're looking at the app, which is normal, right? They have my list, card, wallet, account. The new thing you notice here is a community, this tab. So this is Genuine platform. This is our platform get integrated directly into Lowe's mobile app and the website, right, through SDK. So if you click on community, so boom, you get the vertical video kind of TikTok kind of experience. inside the Lowe's mobile app, which is backed by the community. So this is the community here. So let's say if you're a fan of home remodeling, right? You go to that community, you can join the community, you can consume the relevant content for that community that you are a fan of based on topic of interest, right? You engage with other people as well inside the community. But what happens with this, like the benefit for the Lowe's is that number one, they make the audience the community. Right now on the TikTok and Meta, they have social media handles, but it's an audience over there. They don't have community. Here, they become the community. Second thing, more engagement in the ecosystem. Right now, people are spending time on TikTok and Meta and consuming the Lowe's content over there. Right, it's outside the ecosystem. Now we are bringing that engagement inside the Lowe's mobile app, inside the digital properties. So right now, I'm spending more time on the Lowe's mobile app now. So what all the brands want is people to spend more time on the website and mobile app. So with this, it's possible now. And the third thing, which is the amazing thing, is that this creates a new revenue stream. How? So every second we spend on this platform, Lowe's is making money, right? Because the way it works is, if you look at here the video, right, it's from Kohler. So Kohler is paying to Lowe's to show this content on this platform to us. Right, so every time we see the Kohler video, Lowe's is making money because Kohler is paying to Lowe's. So right now, Lowe's is spending all that money on the TikTok and Meta platform, on the YouTube. Now they can keep the money with them because now they have a platform inside the ecosystem. Make sense? Like here, another video for Kohler. This could be,
So we don't have a lot of time for video. Maybe we can talk about the business and the economics, and we can talk about.
So yeah, this is the platform basically.
How much the average client will make for you, and how you're targeting potential customers.
Yes, absolutely.
Because I think the thing to know about Lowe's is that Lowe's has 50 million customers online, right? They have the email addresses of 50 million customers.
Yeah, so Lowe's today has about 45 million monthly active user, right? So the way we make money is, I just want to show you quickly the revenue model. So this is our revenue model. So the way it works is, so let's say if you have 20 million monthly active user, Lowe's has 44 million. Okay, but let's say if you have 20 million monthly active user, 5 to 10% of 20 million people, right, which is about 1 to 2 million people, coming to that community page, which I showed you, and spending 10 minutes a month. Right? Think about how much time we are spending every month on social media. So we are assuming only spending 10 minutes a month, only 10% of the people they have on the website already, or mobile app has already, that creates about 60 to 360 million new media impressions that Lowe's can get paid at $20 CPM. They can make new revenue of $15 to $85 million. This is a brand new revenue that comes to Lowe's, which is highly profitable. Right, about like 70% of this number can go to plus to bottom line. So this is only one way to monetize, but every company that we integrate the platform, we can bring the new revenue. So instead of all Meta and TikTok making money, now every company can make money. Right. And we do the rev share on this one. So we have 50-50 rev share. So with the Lowe's, on the number we make, $15 to $25 million number, we take 50% of that number, zero to start. So it's kind of a no-brainer for them.
So of that 15 to 85 million, once you stay on that page, how much? What share is yours? How much do you take?
50%.
50%.
Yeah. So right now, so just last week, we went live with a company called Skyscape. So Skyscape is one of the largest healthcare publication company in the US. They have more than 2 million healthcare professionals in the network. They have more than 140 mobile apps. So we went live with them. So over there, the same number, but the CPM over there is $100. Because all the audience they have is all the physicians, doctors, nurses, right? It's a high CPM business over there. So over there, the revenue opportunity only for the one customer that we have is about $12 million annually.
And how many companies are in the space of that, being able to generate 15 million plus a year in revenue? Have you guys done a study, or do you know? Is it like
yeah, I mean, the TAM, right? The TAM is about $44 billion right now in the US only within the retailers, right? Not including all the consumer brands, not including companies like Grubhub or Instacart, right? Only the retailers like Lowe's, Macy's, Home Depot, Marriott, right? Those companies. It's a $44 billion market cap, TAM.
44
Over
billion.
44 billion. The worldwide is $100 billion plus. And I worked in many startups before, honestly, and I never saw work at any startup that on day one has this big TAM. Like at Kyvine, our TAM was like $1 billion. You know, here on day one, our TAM is $100 billion. It's an unlimited market for us. Anyone has a mobile app or website, you can go live with them, and the company can make you revenue.
I think the question asks how many people here ever go online on a TikTok or Instagram or look at things for shopping or for in public interest, and how much time do they spend once they get started? Right, because that's like so like, you know, I look at the Home Depot website and I will say that my partner, once she gets started, is on it for hours.
Yeah, good thing. So basically, like, you know, so right now what happens is the customer journey, right? So if you're looking for, let's say, a washing machine, right? Looking for washing machine on the Google, you're looking at all the reviews and content on the TikTok and YouTube, you know, and then you come to Lowe's.com or HomeDepot.com, spend 2 seconds, buy the washing machine and leave. So right now, with this platform, we bring the entire customer discovery of the purchase within the brand destination. So now you're gonna consume all the content for the washing machine on the Lowe's app or Home Depot app itself, and going through and making sure, like, you know, which is a good, which is not good, getting all the reviews, feedback, comments, and then you make a purchase over there. Right.
And so the untold story is that there's an incredible opportunity for upselling with this product. Which is that
Absolutely.
somebody can go into Home Depot looking for a toilet plunger and come out with a toilet,
Yeah.
right? Because it's gonna show them videos and
Yeah.
on subject matter.
Absolutely. And just to be clear, we are not taking any revenue share from the conversion, right? So if people are buying more things from the Home Depot platform, it's not our revenue. We don't take anything out of that. We only take the revenue for the new media revenue we create inside the platform.
From the ad revenue.
From the ad revenue. And that's significant. Like we're talking to GrubHub. I was talking to Marty yesterday. So GrubHub, we have a third meeting with them next week in Chicago with the decision maker. GrubHub has about 1 million restaurants only in New York, right, in the network. So the way we're discussing with them, the model is, think about that 1 million restaurant is gonna pay between $20 to $100 per month, okay, to push that content on the platform. So if I'm in the New York, we have office in Grand Central, if I'm looking for Mexican food, I can see the restaurant who is paying $20 per month subscription, that content first on the top. Right, so think about the amount of revenue GrubHub can add by having 1 million restaurants paying X amount per month. Yes.
So you're about data monetization with this number, correct?
It's more because we also build the communities, right? So they're community-backed networks. So think about now that Lowe's community, you have access to Macy's community, to GrubHub community, right? So it's kind of a network we are building. And just from the numbers standpoint, financial standpoint, so, you know, we expect to have, we don't want to sign like so many customers, even with 25 customers, 25 retailers, we can hit the, you know, ARR $100 million plus in next 2 to 3 years. And we expect to be, you know, profitable in 2026. Next year we plan to burn about, in 2025, about $2.5 to $3 million. So right now, the company has been bootstrapped by Bhargav. He's the CEO and founder of the company. This is his third venture. The second, which is highly successful. So he's funding the company. Matt is a CMO. We just hired Rachel last week as a CRO. All these people are industry veteran, and we have chief AI officer. So this platform is running through AI. Ankit Desai is our chief AI officer. He worked at TikTok, Meta before. He is the brain behind the algorithm that we have built in the platform. And yeah, right now we're raising $4 million. Company has been bootstrapped until now. We recently closed small friends and family round. And this $4 million round will get us through Q2 2026 and get us ready for the larger round. But we don't need tons of capital. We have a very capital efficient model, and like every customer can bring tens of millions of revenue for us.
And this is a safe note with a cap.
So this is a safe note with a $25 million cap or 25% discount.
And okay, so you got a discount on the cap. Okay, great. So So my thoughts are, we have a bunch of guys here who are fund investors, and it's very easy for me to call like Lutz Capital, who has, 50 luxury brands in their portfolio, and say, hey, I heard about this product. So their target is 25 customers in the next 4 years. I don't see any reason why if the product works, like it's supposed to work, why, people who invested in this are gonna start making phone calls to all the private equity firms and venture capital firms that they know who are investing and say, hey, this is found revenue, right? This is a nice way to get $10 million of new revenue for each portfolio company you have. By putting their stuff, by bringing all of their social media in-house rather than putting it on TikTok, or even if you put it on TikTok, you click on it, it's still take you back to the corporate website, right? So, it's something that if people from here got involved, we could push it and it'd be far larger than just 25 customers in 4 years. So I've shown this to like 10 family offices. I think it will get the funding this year. And then we're gonna probably take it to a couple of well-known VCs that are part of our group too. Any other questions? I mean, Russell?
Yeah.
What do you say at the moment are your competitors?
So honestly, there are companies who has bits and pieces of the entire flow, but there's no company that has this entire network of what we have. So that company like, if you heard, AppLovin, right? AppLovin is very similar to what we have. AppLovin right now is a $100 billion company, right? They're doing exactly the same thing, but only in the gaming industry. So they're only focusing on the gaming vertical. AppLovin only raised $4 million in entire their life cycle. And right now they're worth $100 billion, public company. The company like Mighty Network, they have a vertical video format, the platform, but that's all. There is no community behind that. There is no monetization tool behind that. There is no network effect behind that. So they're a company who provide bits and pieces, but not the company that has exactly what we have.
I thought the intriguing thing about this is that the way ad networks work is that there's all these ad networks that are linked into TikTok, et cetera. They scrape all the information about the user and then they sell it to all these other brands, et cetera. So what these guys have done is they've redirected the ad network. So the ad network that goes to TikTok, that goes to YouTube, et cetera, they're using that same ad network. They're just using it, they're just redirecting it to the brand.
But basically our vision, ultimate vision is to make every company matter, right? Like bring on your audience. Why are you leaving your audience on the social media platform, to the giants? Why, like, you don't have control. There is no personalization. You are totally on the mercy of the algorithm. If they change the algorithm, your business, is done, right? So we are bringing that, we are kind of breaking the walled garden and giving the ownership of the communities back to the brands and increasing the engagement inside the ecosystem that drives the revenue.
So before you get another, the way I look at it again is unlike so many other ventures we've looked at, this is the one that's going to succeed or fail, right? And it's really a first mover advantage thing. So, but I mean, it's clean in terms of the investment, right? You're going to get in or out. So,
how is I assume you use agent AI in your AI. What is the agent AI doing?
Yeah, good question. So, the agent AI that curate and moderate all the content of the brand, right? So like the Lowe's example for, so Lowe's has tons of content already that they've built. All the retail brands, right? The Samsung, GE, DeWalt, Milwaukee, they have all tons of content as well. So AI agents within seconds, within minutes, curate all those thousands of videos and assign or allocate them to each community based on their relevance. So there's a community for home remodeling, painting, gardening, tooling. All those videos get assigned to those communities automatically, and plus curation, moderation, given the guidelines that the brand has.
Russell, you got a question?
Have you heard of a group called Market Group?
Market Group, no.
You mean the private equity hedge fund size, market, MARKIT?
Similar to that. So we'll talk about it offline. Okay, quick question. Would you consider any other structure besides the same, like convertible or price note?
We want to discuss if there's a value behind that. Yeah. But again,
I think at this point, they'll consider anything, but I do want to make a comment, which is that probably Fred Nadler, meeting with Fred Nasm this week, and he's probably going to move some of his content to that healthcare platform he's talking about, where the 4,000 price is $100. I mean, it's
and very
more money in video ads and text ads.
And very confidentially, we're also talking to TED, TED Talk. We are in the final stage with them, and TED has 40 million plus users, and they're everywhere. So they're having TED on the platform is a game changer for us. So we're talking to them as well in GitHub.
Yeah, it's simple and elegant, yeah.
Okay, so, I came a little late, and my apologies, right, but just go over this again. Okay, so you are multi-industry, right? Something like IvyFON, which, like I used to walk in, it's up to 5% today. They think it's gonna do $5 billion in revenue next year. So just the reason that, and it doesn't even, it's like cheaper than some other stocks had a risk, like on a market cap to growth. So like even at it's not even crazy relative to. But still, the reason that where are you in this? So you came in later on because why? Like, are you doing a better architecture to take more time? Are you more careful?
You use AppLovin, right?
Yeah, AppLovin can be a partner in the future, because AppLovin is like in-app purchases, right? What AppLovin does is, if you're playing all the games, they can give the in-app purchases within the different games, within a different network, right? So they can be our partner to integrate their platform with Genuine. And now they have a vertical video format backed by the community inside all gaming apps. But from the model standpoint, when they started, it's kind of similar.
What you're saying is another public company that's across industries. Which one was that? There's another company.
There's a company called Iron Source.
Iron Source?
Yeah, it's also very similar. It's
Public or
it's public company.
Iron Source?
Yeah.
Great, bro, great job. We gotta go on the next
Yep.
speakers.
Thank you.